Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! You're set! 260! Check right, check right! Drill right, 22!
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. He'll have a first down past the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Check, crunch.
On second down, Swift. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
180. 59. Mike's 59. Bring it. Alert. Zero.
On 3rd down, Swift finding some room at midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 28. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now again, right side, Swift. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Alert! Hey, Haywood!
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
6-6, pull it high. Check, check, check. Ran,
Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Chicago. Paul Richardson, 81 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
That's it, baby. You got work.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Oh, you got deep? Check, 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 check. Zebra. Check, 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 check.
On first down, Swift. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Swift. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
You got tight right there. And middle. 32. Blue draw Porker. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Watch that. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check.
On second down now, Swift. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Check, 59. Hey, give me a radar. Check.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they
Yo, shit, what's going on with your mans, bro?
Who that?
Yeah.
I don't know. What you mean?
But ever since me and Bleach played now, you know, men be competitors. So
Right.
I ain't, you know, real shit to Bleach, it's like, you know, Bleach will beat me. I won't worry about him beating me. It's the fact that Bleach know that he got, you know, the computer and everything, because I had two interceptions to the flats. Obviously, there's a petition, ain't nobody gonna catch it.
Right.
When Bleach got to talking shit like that was almost a Bleach. That was clearly the computer. You was down the field, bro. Just chill out, bro. It's a good game, and I'll see you next time. He kept talking
Right.
shit, so I muted, boy. When I muted Bleach, look like this is still to this day. So I'm like, I'm listening to whatnot. I go in there, like, I be trying to be cool. You know who that's like, you know, that's the type of shit.
Yeah.
But who that has been aggressively talking shit to me, but for like, ever since I met this nigga Bleach, I'm like, bro, what the fuck was you on? So, you know, normally, you know, as you know, I be joining back with him. But last night, dog got up out of his body, like, hey, like, I don't fuck around with you. Hey, look, like he said, I'll play around about the wild dog. Like, hey, bro, like, nigga, you going too hard. Like, this ain't the dude that I know. Like, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know if you're type of like power trip or something, but you on one. And like, you know, I tell people, like, don't be like posting that shit and leave. I only say that because of the fact, like, bro, there is a whole Facebook page or community pages of thousands of Madden players looking for
Yeah,
leagues.
it is. That is true.
That's why I'm like, why much I gotta post that there? Don't post the shit here. You post it here. The people leave, you know, people go to join that league. They ain't worried about joining the league. Like, more power to you. It's the fact that if they join your league and they're in my league, if I move 24 hours and you move 48, that means that one of us is going to be distracted from playing in leagues.
Yeah.
So I'd rather y'all go post that in league. That's why I said that. If you gonna scroll up and see, I kick this dude out because he got the this in the motherfucking league and the players are like, alright, bro, chill out. Kick dude out, but I kick him out the league. Brought who that back in, and like I brought him in, using the party, but I guess he was away from the mic. But who that was just talking shit. Like this nigga who that was sending people after me, like, hey, the play that nigga play that represents who the fuck about the party. I want everybody else to motherfucking party. Everybody else to where it was just down to just me, you, and him in a party. And he was still just talking shit. And I was like, who that? But what the fuck is your problem, dude? Boy, you shit. Yeah, let Bleach beat you.
Oh.
Okay. Like, nigga, Bleach know he got lucky. Because if, you know, you see that game, I came back, I lost 19 or 24.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, that was a good game then.
Exactly. You know, even with the fluke bullshit, I still proved I could come back. You know, I fucked up off the greedy. That's all it was. But, and it's like, I wasn't tripping because I played Bleach 2 times a year, so why you trip for? I only
Right.
the nigga because the fact that, you know, he was getting this stuff up a little bit too hard.
Dang, I'm talking now. Through interception. Oh, I hear you.
Who that? I don't know what the fuck going on with Buddy. Dog got me going in. It's like, hey, look. When I get to mention my kids, like, that means that I, bro, I'm serious. Like, hey, like, when I say, hey, bro, I put that on this, dog, chill out. Like, hey, don't put this. Like, I ain't with all that.
Yeah.
Who that kid your nigga fuck your kid? Whoa, dog. Wow. You know my kids is dead. Chill out, man. Hold on. Now,
I ain't know. He ain't say all that. Dang, he only told his part. Dang, that's crazy.
So
I didn't know that.
I had kicked him out. I had kicked my chat. Once again. And then he got like hearing me just going dumb. I'm like, but he wasn't speaking on the kids shit. He got to just talking shit, calling niggas childish and hoes and bitches. I'm like, who that? I don't know what the fuck you on, dog. But you've been heavily aggressive for this past week. I don't know if your son like knocked your ass in the next week and you just feel some type of way about it. But you keep that shit between you, your girl, and your son. Don't keep all that aggression shit you got over there.
Oh, it was a day that his boy was he kept playing. Oh, it was that the day? His son,
no, that happened like 2 days ago. You talking, when his son hit him in the head, knocked his ass off like 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I just know his son kept messing with him.
Yeah, his son, little 3-year-old boy, hit the nigga with a toy gun and like actually knocked that out. And he was like, I ain't never been pissed with it before, but he was like, bro, that shit hurt. He was like, bro, this is just a toy. I can't imagine how real that is.
Yeah. Wow.
The son, like I said, I don't know, maybe his son knocked his ass in the next week and he just don't know what the fuck going on anymore or what. The dog ain't nowhere near me right now. I did kick him out the league and I ain't got a problem having him back, but hey, people be on that disrespectful shit and still going against what the hell I say, dog. Nah, bro, I can't fuck with you then, bro.
So what happened? Okay, no, you just told me because it's like because like I didn't like. Dang, I was just like I was in the party with him yesterday. Like he wasn't
No, he was. He just,
I didn't know.
I wasn't really going back and forth with him.
Oh, see that makes sense then now. I didn't.
Like,
that's wild.
He was just talking shit to me the whole time. Like I came in, I was like, you know what's happening, what's happening. Before who that even said, because I heard him be like, what you doing, bitch? Shut up, bitch. Nigga, I was just talking. First thing I said, kept there. I said nothing else. So then basically people, you know how who that's party go. Niggas join and look at the games, niggas join and look at the games. Everybody who was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna play. Because at first I was trying to play who that, because who that just kept talking shit. And who that just kept ducking. Who that was like, I ain't gonna pay you away from time. No, you're not gonna play me, you're not gonna beat your ass. So I was like, alright, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know who that don't turn down no Madden battle. Like, who that know if you can smoke, he ain't gonna fuck with you. He gonna make up all the excuses he can so that way he don't have to play you. Because my thing is, if I'm supposed to do some shit, if you some shit to do that, he gonna bust your ass every time you have to play.
Right.
If you can play and you can whoop his ass, like I whooped his ass 6 times in a row. He ain't beat me since he had that 3-peak streak all the way in January. He had that shit recent. That shit was not recent, that shit was in January. But so we got to argue about that with the motherfucker. Hey dog, I'm open. So his dude sent me the invite. If somebody been rolling money. Rolling money sent me the invite. I bust Rolling's ass like it was 9-48. Like this nigga quit. He sent some other nigga after the other nigga like must have seen because I posted 2 screenshots of who it is. I can't find all of them, but I got them. And I screenshot every time with his ass. And I was posting the chat, then I also posted stuff I just put up on Roland. That nigga said, oh no, I ain't gonna play that nigga. And Roland told me because he said that keeps me running glitch plays and shit. I said, I don't run glitch plays. The fuck, you just can't fuck with me. Roland was like, nah, dog ain't do like dog play pretty solid the whole game. He said, man, fuck all that. You a bitch streaky with your ass be bomb. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you so aggressive?
That's crazy.
So then, like I said, I chilled out. I added him back to the chat. When I added him back to the chat, this when they got me going down. Like, he got me going stupid. I go to the party, I'm like, man, what the fuck is you on, bro? I just told you, don't be talking. He said, this league is dying. No, the league ain't dying. It's the fact that the bitches are leaving and the real niggas are staying. What's that? Niggas is getting beat and niggas is leaving. I got people coming in. It's the fact that shit, I'm just trying to see who all leaves. Bleach left. I knew Bleach was gonna leave. Bleach know our game was coming up. We know he's gonna bust his ass in the next week. So Bleach left, and then who that talking about like if he leave the league, this nigga go with him. I was like, bro, these niggas aren't your slave. He was like, they only came in this because of me. False? That ain't what the hell that was, nigga. I was like, false nigga, that's not why they came in the league. They came in the league because I asked them. I hit them out and said, bro, the only person that came in the league after you was Seth. That's it. Everybody else came in before you, nigga. And he got to talk shit about how his nigga's better than me. I said, who that? I'm be with you, dog. You are only good for running the league only till about week 10 and then you always fucking disappear. That's the every week we do that shit on, but this shit be real shit. He do this shit on every fucking league, but he'll run that shit solid for about 2-3 weeks. And then just slow the fuck down.
You talking about
one thing I can say about who that? He got some solid ass man people because them leagues would possibly probably like 1 to 4 niggas to lead that bitch. But that bitch will stay over 20 and not move for 7 months.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck that shit about, but he was like, I got 2 leagues going right now, we gonna get that bitch started back up. I'm like, bro, I don't think nobody really gonna play them bitches because for one of them big enough for this celebrities league. Another one, niggas probably ain't gonna play at all because niggas, for one, people are all on the new updated rosters with the rookies on. That other roster don't have no updated rosters and no rookies. Everybody gonna wanna play that shit. He said, I don't give a fuck, I run this shit, so when I leave, this shit's gonna fly. I was like, who that? What the fuck have you done? Then I snapped at him at times too, because I remember when you told me that who that said that my league is his. I was like, bro, this nigga who that ain't killing not a lick of work on around this league.
That's what threw me off. Cause I said, I don't see no co-commissioners or nothing. I was like, is this his? He's like, it's my league. And I was like, oh, well, I thought it was his. Shoot. That's why I was like, it's going, cause when I was like, he said he only doing it for a year. And then I was like, well, this his league then. Like, how is it yours? He's like, no, stay in it because this is my league. See.
This is what happened. Now look, because remember earlier in the season, we had a dude that he rage quit. I think the nigga was on the Dolphins or something. He had rage quit. He had fucked up the league. Like he was cutting players, moving positions, changing names and shit. I had to go fix all that shit and fix contractors and shit, and I had to go replace caps. Like next year, the Eagles, I have to hurry to clear his cap, bro. Because he has a negative $100 million in cap that he's going to be taking because the dude yeah, bro, because he went on cutting players like he cut. You know, he cut across the hands, he switched his position and cut him. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Changed niggas' names and shit. He cut the starting left tackle. He cut the nigga Fletcher Cox and was changing their names and shit and changing their positions so that we could cut them. Cause I had put the restrictions on me like 6 hours of season just to fix this shit. I went by, I fixed all that shit, no problem. The Saints user lost one game, and this nigga went and did the same thing but only with the Saints. He cut Drew Brees, he cut Michael Thomas, and you know Michael Thomas has an agility. Yes, he cut Drew Brees, he moved his position, cut Drew Brees, he moved his position to like running back, he moved Michael Thomas to like left tackle, moved Cameron Jordan over and cut both the niggas, causing the Saints to get causing the Saints to take a big ass hit. That's when I was like, dude, I'm tired of going there because that contract shit, bro, you have to do that shit right or you can actually fuck up that cap and their shit. Cause like if you don't do their contracts right, like if you don't make their contracts big enough to where the cap is still whole. But at the same time, it still has to be big enough to where you know where the penalties is more than their savings, because you don't want to make their contract to where like your contract is big, but you fuck up something because now when you look at the savings is like $67 million, the penalty is $12 million. No, that's not. It has to be reversed. That shit should be reversed. The savings will be 12, the penalty be 60 something million. So that's why I was like, I said, bro, this bitch might just run to the end of the year. But then my dog was like, he talked to me, not who it was the other person mentioned is the Bryant. He's my dog. We have been playing with him since 9-17. He was like, no, but that's like, you know, whenever they check, when you see him say, like, hold on, bro, nah, yeah, let's not leave it, you can actually fix this shit. It's just one team. Because I thought it was multiple teams. So I was like, well, this shit gets tiring. I gotta bring in a whole nother account. I gotta make that account commission. I gotta go pick niggas up, put them on the team. And also, I gotta risk cutting, coaches and shit. Because, whenever you join in. And, because once you join in as an owner, once you do that team, that coach I was blacklisted from being owner of that team. So which means I had to come in as a coach. And fuck up that coach's stats in XP. Because when that nigga retires, sometimes that coach retires too. So now you got a damn computer coach that don't know shit about what the fuck you doing, fucking up that damn team stats now.
Yeah.
But shit, but I went and I fixed it. I was like, bro, fuck it, y'all. I fixed it. This here, this straight the league and move as the wheels. But like I said, whenever you talk to the wheels, he was like, bro, who that ain't fixed shit? Who that ain't add not a nigga in this motherfucking league? All these niggas in this damn league, he might know y'all, but he did not add y'all in this bitch. He didn't put in no lick of work at all.
Alright, bro, I'm about to join the party with my shorty.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't know that. You see. Yeah, I didn't know all that. See, that's whack. I'm like, dang, dude.
That's why I asked you and Cool Cut, like, what the fuck going on with y'all mans, bro? Because this ain't going on wild. Like, you could have pointed out, like, he said, when I leave my niggas leave, I go, but only that's going to still follow behind you.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was more so. Like I said, I thought you like I'm not gonna be in no league if we just gonna go one season. I'm like, okay, well then this ain't for me then.
No, he didn't talk about that. He was talking about like wherever you go, y'all follow.
Nah, it ain't like that. Heck no. It ain't like that. Nah, man. Like I've been in who that's leagues, so it's like it ain't like we gonna do this because we think that I'm a leader. I ain't no follower. But my reason was my reason. I don't know what their reasons were. You know,
because you talking about when that shit happened, that was like 3-4 days ago when that shit happened. I'm talking about today.
See, and I see what you're saying. So as far as that, I said okay. I'm like, this gonna suck. Cause like I gotta beat him. Like I'm mad at Come on, man. Like I'm trying to talk and concentrate. He can't go for it because it's fast food. This is 50, so you got to punt it, cuz. But yeah, so now that I know that, you know, because me and him played last night. Like I was mad as heck. I was like,
yeah, I seen that shit. You know, this when I had came in, like I was checking y'all game. I was trying to ask you what the fuck happened, but you know, you all stepped away from the mic.
I did.
You going for vacation? You don't come back.
No, I do, but I do come back, but I'll be
by the time you come back, niggas is dead, niggas back going work.
Oh yeah. He gonna take the computer off of him like he's so whack. And I'm still finna go to do the same play because that's whack.
Yeah, this is wild. It's like, he got trying to say like, like, I'm cut like that, and you just got the third. I'm like, huh? You niggas can't fuck with me, that's why you gotta kick me out. Bro, who that? I don't know why you saying you niggas, I beat you. And I don't know how the fuck you beat you niggas. Said, I don't know how the fuck you guys doing.
Look, I got a 1,000 things going on, and then like I was already doing 3 things at once. I was cooking at the same time. I was frying. I was making chicken. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Shit, I couldn't want him to stay in because I wanted to bust his ass. Like I wanted to knock his ass out the playoffs. Like I wanted him to stay on that high horse because his team would stay free. I wanted him to stay on that high horse. I wanted him to keep on talking all that shit. And as soon as his ass got to the playoffs, whenever he see me, I want to see his ass back home. On that long boat ride. Shit, cause y'all, I'm trying to tell you, but them niggas in the AFC?
Yeah.
Boy, look, them niggas, the niggas that got the bangers and the steals on, them niggas is for real some problems. For real some problems. Like, them niggas is
the Bengals and the Steelers also, they some killers in. Like, they.
Yeah, like, the Bengals, nigga, I was losing to the Bengals. It was 14-17. It was 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I don't know how the fuck I did this shit, but I basically had put a post, but I had moved the post over to like the short side to that where he basically cut to the corner. I was not expecting this shit to work. Whenever I had hiked the ball, dude had really guarded the post, but when I had came out the pocket, because the pocket was collapsing, he had ran toward the middle. Nigga, I threw that shit back to dude that was over there by his motherfucking self, and luckily his ass was a 94 speed. As soon as he caught that shit, he took the fuck off down the field.
Oh yeah, you want to catch it.
Oh yeah, and he lost. He was like, bro, I don't know how the fuck I said. Hey, look, I don't worry about how you lost. Just know it happened. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. Just know it happened. Yeah, but the Steelers. He the type of player, he stays in one formation, but he plays several different ways. He does play action, he runs and he passes, and it's all different plays. Like that shit's cool. But shit, I had to get on my dog that's on the Panthers because he got the wine and talking about, oh, he's spamming. He's not spamming on the same play. He's just spamming the same formation. There's nothing against spamming the same formation. You spam the same formation as long as you're doing different shit out of it. It don't matter what the fuck you're doing, as long as you're doing different shit out of it. Shit like, or like Real Deal. Like I've been having people come and complain to me about how the way Real Deal plays. Real Deal uses different defenses. It's the fact.
He does. He know how to.
Yeah, he got that cash and he run around. And I was like, the best way to beat that is to step into the pocket. But you have to know how to use your pocket. If your pocket is, if your lineman does not have good awareness, you know you fucked. Like that's just simply how it is. Like, bro, I keep getting sacked, bro. Hey, I don't know how, because when I played Real Deal, because I told him to go ahead and play me because I was trying to figure out how the fuck to catch him. Aaron Donald was the leading sack leader. How the fuck was
he can use them? He uses them pretty good. He can use his men. That's like he doesn't like he ain't spamming. He ain't doing nothing. He can actually use it pretty good.
Yeah,
I had to find out how to beat that.
Yeah, I had him run a game with me. I was like, bro, fuck that dog. What do you mean the game? Come on, let's play a game. And so we played the game, and I blew him out. It was like 40-something to 7. He said, dog, I ain't never been beat like that.
He lying because, like, look, the last 4 games we played, I figured him out, and he ain't never got past 14 points. So, no, like, if I would have came in there, because he was like, man, you made me want to play you for bread. I was like, that ain't even going to be, that ain't going to be no better. Because, like, I know how you play.
Aaron Donald has 32.5 sacks. Cashman has 33.
Boy, that's a lot of sacks, 33. But he's using them, though. Ain't he?
Exactly, bro. And that's the crazy part. The fact that this nigga Donald is still hanging on to a user.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't use the Aaron Donald shit. I mean, that nigga's self-explanatory. I let him do whatever. I don't need you on that no blitz. I got that nigga, so shit.
Yeah.
He coming in, dog. I ain't worried about nothing.
That's crazy. Nope.
Everybody keep on saying two niggas like, bro, like, what the hell? Like, I don't tell you. 33 sacks, 32. This nigga, yeah, but Passion probably just, I don't know if he's gonna win that shit. He's gonna either be Passion, Passion or Donald. It's gonna be between them two. Who's gonna win MVP of the league? It's gonna be Passion or Donald.
How much Donald got?
32.
And Cashman got 33. Who got a bye week coming up, or y'all both don't? Because that determines a whole lot.
Does. Yeah, I think he does, because I had a bye week already, so I think his is coming up.
Because them bye weeks,
defensive player of the year.
Yeah, them bye weeks, boy, it's hard to get. Yeah, that's why if you close with somebody like that.
Aaron Donald got defensive player of the year. So yeah, he got that shit in the bag. SD lineman, he got that shit in the bag. Him and Nicky got ways in the running for best defensive lineman. This nigga Unique got off to a slow start, but he most definitely gradually got up there.
Man, my corners is getting burned like a mug, and I
have 55 sacks though. He has 53. Steelers have 50. Ty Gurley's number 3 for MVP. You know, you been doing something spectacular. I'm in the league in interceptions too. Shit, 34. But I ain't gonna let this nigga Jared Goff in. Jared Goff. He's only been sacked 11 times, which I'm proud of. But it's his interceptions that I'm not proud of. And the majority of his interceptions only came from like 4 games. It was like 3 or 4 games where Jared Goff just said, fuck this shit. And just threw it to everybody but niggas that was wanting St. Jersey was him.
That's crazy.
Because he had 23 touchdowns, but 29 interceptions. Only been sacked 11 times. Normally when people have big numbers, like big interception numbers like that, like bro, look at this shit, bro. Patrick Mahomes has been sacked 23 times. Only threw 8 interceptions. Justin Herbert been sacked 39 times. Only threw 19. 24 sacks, 8 interceptions. 28 sacks, 14. Like, you mean to tell me these people that have over 20 plus sacks have still have less fucking interceptions thrown than you? You only been sacked 11 times. Teddy Bridgewater got sacked 45 times and has 1 interception less than him. But it's just my point is, dog, you've been sacked that many fucking times, dog. You are the second interception passing leader. Like, the number 1 is Danny Dimes. That's what they call that nigga. And he's been sacked 30 times, but he ain't got no line, so I can actually understand that.
Wow. That's crazy.
But this shit is pitiful. Like, bro, this nigga, basically, Jared Goff has only been sacked 11 times. He's played 11 games. So basically, he's averaging 1 sack a game, but he doesn't really get touched like that. Like, he get touched and more like other shit. Man, that shit crazy. Man, they really gonna take my nigga Aaron Donald shine like that? That's fucked up. Where's nigga Unique got that? Because I know he got like 12 to 13 sacks. Yeah. He has 12 sacks. Michael Brockers had 3. Michael Brockers is ass. How do you only have 3 sacks? You ain't been doing nothing. Yeah, you finna get the fuck up out of here, dog. Leonard Floyd has 2.5 sacks. He got him all versus the Ravens. Samson McGorvin, yeah, he get back there when you need to, fucking nigga. Clay Johnston, he got 2 of them boys. Who get rookie of the year on this side, though? That's what I want to know. I'm putting a lot of work for these young ladies. Alright, Denzel rookie. That's defensive player. I'm not offensive rookie. Okay, Cam Akers is number 3. J.K. Dobbins is number 7. Defensive rookie, Terrell Burns, Clay Johnston. Well, they in the top 3, but Devin White holding down. But the best quarterback in the NFC is Kyler Murray, and Jared Goff right behind him. Don't fucking know.
Jared Goff?
Jared Goff's right behind him for best quarterback. He's right behind Kyler Murray. Best wide receiver is Denzel Mims. He's getting that shit. I don't know what the fuck he did to get it, but he's getting it. And then right behind him is Steve at number 9. Best D-liner, Aaron Donald. Nicky Gackler, first 2 spots. Best linebacker, Clay Johnston. Best DB, Terrell Burns. Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. This boy Jalen Ramsey into a bird and dumb in that backfield. How many safeties nigga got? I was finna say, what the fuck? Terrell Burns has 8 interceptions. Jalen Ramsey has 7. God damn, Clay Johnson has 4. Terrell Lewis has 1. Who got the most touchdowns though? Jalen Ramsey has 2 touchdowns. Who got the most successes though? Minka Fitzpatrick, and I could tell he got that big ass jump from playing me. I threw 3 interceptions to him in 1 fucking game.
Who, Minka?
Yep. He threw him into the 1 game.
I didn't even throw that pass like that, and
shit, I'm about to figure out how to stop. Shit, that's the reason why my games are either so close or I lose is because this nigga Jared Goff, bro. But it's like I don't really have a prime running back. Like if I had Tyrell, this would be a whole different world. I don't got Tyrell no more. You got it, nigga.
Yeah, I done shoot, yep, I do. He puts up pretty good numbers for me.
He said, yep, you doing what he need to do too.
Yeah, but man, the only thing is just like I always go through these spurts where it's like I just get bad luck with the animation. Like that stuff, that boils me, man. I'm like, come on. Like I've been getting bad luck with animation.
He had his bye week 4.
Also. So what?
I had my bye week 9. So if I never had that bye week 9, I probably been definitely over here.
That's what it is. You see who what you call it? You see where y'all at, especially somebody who you competing with, like or who's where during the bye week, because like.
Let me see who got the highest point score in the game. So far, I think it's just me. It was gonna be you. You was gonna have the highest point score in the game because you had 59. And then I passed you. I'm trying to see who got the highest. Right now, we gotta do just me.
last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And
right on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing.
yep, looks like I got the highest point score in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up with the pass and hopefully they can correct it.
After the loss to start out,
I was trying to get 70. I ain't. Oh wait. Oh no. Real deal got close, but he didn't make it.
again it's Cohen. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Yeah, that's wild. I still got the highest point score in the game. He was 66. Beat the Saints nigga 60-67. He didn't know what the fuck to do. I think that was the game that got Aaron Donald jumped off to his side. Shit, he didn't know what the fuck to do. I sacked Drew Brees like 3 times. He moved him out and put a Teddy Bridgewater. I sacked Teddy like 11 times. Nigga didn't know what to do.
I've been on this losing streak for the last 5-6 games. I just think, a lot of times I'm changing the way I play.
You said what?
I said I've been changing the way I play, so I've been trying to pass a lot more, but I'm almost like, man, skip this. Cause it make it different.
Shit, I'm a versatile player. Like, I'm a heavy runner, but I just gotta learn the pass. Cause when you verse a nigga that's gonna stop that run, you want to throw that ball with that game.
Because like, I got DeAndre Swift in this league I'm in right now, and it's like, man, he is not fast at all. He's like 92 speed. I'm getting hard. I got DeAndre Swift in this league I'm in, and like he been getting over 100, 200, 300 yards games, but he's not had a breakout game yet. And it's like it's the second week. I had him last year. He has not had a breakout game at all yet.
You talking about in the league? You talking about my league or another league?
In another league? No, I don't. In another league, like he has not had a breakout game yet. So I don't have any abilities with him, so I'm playing without an ability, which is okay with me. I mean, I can play without abilities, but boy, when it must come in handy when you're playing a good defense, I tell you that.
Who?
This stuff come in handy.
Just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Swift. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Yeah, like shit, then who that? I already figured I was going to leave it because who that don't like playing the computer, and I tell them I'm not giving out Forrest Dub the computer games because niggas be walking to the damn playoffs like that to be for real shit.
Oh yeah, when they get I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Then niggas like, you don't give my first nigga? Nah, bro, I'm not giving you no motherfucker. You better play that bitch. It's gonna be a fair season.
I play. I play. But in your league, you ain't play the computer. You don't play computer games. I thought you said.
No, I changed it before as soon as the week started. Like since week 1 started, I changed my mind and said like, go ahead and play the computers. Either play them in person because I thought about it because at the time there was only like 30 people in the league, but I was still like, nah, just go ahead and play the computer. Because shit, like I had tweaked with computer stats that way it would give you an evenly matched game.
You know, must be losing the computer.
You said what?
You know, people be losing in the computer, man.
I mean, yeah, people be losing to it, but I tweaked them mainly for niggas that like to, spam them one-play touchdown drives.
Oh, they don't.
That's what like a lot of people don't really like to play. That's why people don't like playing computers in their league. Because what happens is you got that one nigga that's gonna put up 100 points on the computer, but can't even put 21 on the music.
That's how they do that.
Huh?
That's how they do that.
Yeah. That's why niggas basically end up winning MVP off of one game. That's people like you can't play CPUs. Now you play CPUs in my league. Just know that they break all the business that you got. Like Real Deal, I think Real Deal lost to a computer. And he didn't really get no sacks at all on the computer. Because that shit that he do don't work on the computer.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think every time it's hard. I put up, when I play computer, the most I put up, like 48 points.
Yeah,
about 40 points.
Look right here. He's won 37-3 on the user Patriots. He lost 17-24 versus the Patriots. That's a computer.